The red team crushing Nerds and Dreams today. Is Alicia going to be the one who takes down the next blue player? We're going to find out now. Starting to the top left, we have the Protoss player.
Axiom Alicia.
Cool keyboard.
That would be too colorful for me.
Same here, but it
That
looks
would be
cool.
too much. Yeah, it looks good. It's a very personal note to it. To the top right, we have his opponent. This is, of course,
Azubu Symbol.
Symbol, what time is it? Symbol says something. He says, "What time is it?" I think he said it's about. I think it's about 9 o'clock.
what?
I don't know. This must be a Korean joke. I don't know because it's right now about nearly 9:45. So
that must have been definitely a joke, like what time it is, and then something like, yeah, it's time to kick ass, or time to beat the Protoss player.
he's wondering about the starting location.
Okay, I like my explanation a lot more.
Well, I mean, he literally said what time is it, but I guess he's saying like, I mean, at what hour, which means what place.
Dude, if someone would give me like an assist like that and would ask me in the game what time it is, I would go for the it's time to kick ass or something like that immediately. Time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum, dude. That would be like immediate response to that. I mean, that is like too good to be true. That he kind of messed that up.
Well, by the way, there is no 9 o'clock on this map as a spawning location. There's either like the bottom left, which is more of a 7:30.
I guess that was the joke.
Oh, there. That was well executed.
That was awesome.
I hope we have at least 2 or 3 more of these experiences going
Oh,
forward
that was
here.
brilliant. That was like one of the best things that I've seen today. Oh my god.
What is with Symbol?
that dive.
What is with Symbol's jacket, by the way? Is he trying to say like, well, I am part of Azubu, but I'm also representing Team Blue? Or is he saying like, my right arm is a little bit too hot, or it's affecting my play with my mouse?
I do not know. Like, maybe the game started and he wanted to grab his mouse like real quick, but it was already halfway out of the jacket and ever since didn't get a chance to. I do not know.
I mean, it's a mystery never solved here. We'll have to ask him in the interview afterwards. So finally, the Overlord is revealed here. And he's definitely not 7 o'clock. Although Alicia is going to check that location right now. And with him spawning the Overlord, it's reasonable for him to expect that that's not actually BS. But Alicia realizes with no hatchery at the natural at this period in time, he would have already seen an early pool if that was what was coming at him. Wouldn't it be so meta if actually Symbol was like pooling Lings in his main and did like a 1-base speedling all in and he just comes out right now? Definitely not going to be the case.
I don't think Alicia would be too happy to see that coming his way. Well, here comes finally the probe going into the right direction and finding out where he spawns. So to the top left, the wall, of course, is so far completed for Alicia. And Symbol with that early third that he is getting here, just making sure that he has a lead in economy.
Yeah, and I mean, he sees a third base here. Nice little juke there by Alicia. Holds the probe where he expects the Overlord to be.
We should see a third base also then coming in quite early for Alicia. You want to have that early third base these days against Zerg. But first of all, we have a bit of aggression here. The pylon already being placed down. He wants to go for that third base.
He wants to pull a Choya here. +1 very, very late. Obviously not going to be a part of his attack here. And the Zerglings will find it, but it's a bit late here. The Warpin should save the pylon easily. But the Zealots are also pretty far away, and he's not sending them. Now he does. A little bit of a delayed reaction there. And he will be able to snipe the Queen here.
Yeah, the Queen definitely going down. And that's already a big win. And with the Warp in units, he can do a whole lot more here. So Symbol finds himself in a little bit of trouble. And even another pylon. You can really see that Alicia starts to commit to this.
Yeah, Roach Horn is too late to defend here.
Yeah, Lings only. I mean, we don't have the +1 attack upgrade for Alicia just yet, but the Zealots alone are already really strong. And there is a Mothership Core as well. So I do not think that Symbol can really hold this base. I mean, if he does, it's going to be a huge commitment.
Yeah. And if he commits enough to save the base, like you said, it's not actually larva efficient. He can actually ignore those Earthlings now. and go for the kill. The queen pops out here.
Yeah, another queen on the run. And yeah, he should take down the queen, and he does, and that's already so worth it. The Zealots will eventually be overpowered, but another round of warp-ins is definitely possible. And here come those roaches, but that base is going down. He's losing queens, he's losing the third, and he lost so many Zerglings. This game is not starting well for Symbol, not at all.
Can actually recall and save the Zealot? Not quite.
Nah, I wouldn't recall for a Zealot either. I would leave him behind.
Well.
And die. Miserable death to Zerglings.
Wow. That's quite violent of you. I would have saved him.
No, dude.
I would have used the energy, man. I would have been like,
hey, that guy comes in, my life for Arya. And I'm like, okay, then die.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. He's not paying attention.
The Mothership Core here, trying to get away.
Well, actually, he almost lost it there.
If you go into a game and you make a statement like my life fire, then you follow through with it.
What if he then changes his mind and says we cannot hold?
Too late?
What do you mean change his mind? I mean, sometimes your initial thoughts on a subject can change.
If your instincts are that bad, then you don't deserve to live anyways.
All right. I see.
Maybe I'm just a really cool person.
I see your opinion on this. As a Mothership Core
really mean to Zealot,
who's a robot and has no emotions, would still save the Zealot. What does that say about you? You just don't like Zealots, I think. I think this is actually you're showing your Zerg colors through here.
Darn, you actually
I hit the nail on the head. I think
you're seeing through me then.
By the way, the third base timing here for Alicia is excellent because he scouted out already that there was not a massive commitment to units. Symbol saw the hatchery going down and he knew it. He started drones because he was like, I'm not saving this, even if I make units. Then I have units I can't use and the hatchery still dies. So he made drones instead, and he scouted this with his Mothership Core. He stuck around, even with the Zealot, just to confirm. And so now for him, he doesn't even have a wall yet, but he's like, all right, I can take this Nexus. At these locations, too, with the Nexus he's taken, it's a little bit further away from Symbol. So Alicia in a great position right now. Yeah, in an awesome position. The +2 is halfway done. He's on his way to get blinked. The Zerg player is just now joining up. The third base for Alicia is a little bit later than the one that we see for Symbol there. But just in general, the Protoss player is playing a pretty cost-efficient game. He's overall still a little bit behind, but he's making all the right moves. And the big advantage that he has is tech. He has those upgrades, and that will give him a massive advantage. And also that third base, it's not really something that Symbol can take down now. Yeah, I think he's gonna. It seems like he's gonna go. Well, there's the Spire. I was gonna say it might go for Swarm Host because he does have the Infestation Pit without any Hydralisk, and there's the Swarm Host upgrade started for the Locust. So definitely is gonna be Swarm Host. And will he get trapped here? Nice pullback. That was scary, and even gets the pick off there. I love that. Pulls only 2 roaches up to the front just to make sure there's nothing up there. Gets the high ground vision. If they get 4 steal, it's only 2 roaches. Showing his Baneling splitting skills going through there. Now, 5 Swarm Hosts, he commits to 5. He's going to be out-upgraded. But the Swarm Hosts are going to be great against no AoE here whatsoever from Alicia.
Yeah, they're going to be good against that. But first of all, Symbol are nice. That Run-By is buying him time. That's exactly what he needs. The Mothership Core here with the Time Warp. Another round of Warp-ins trying to chase that down. Keep in mind, we have Blink in the game. He needs to buy himself the time to get the Swarm Hosts into the picture. Then he has a much better chance. But there is already detection on the map. One of the things that we should definitely not neglect here, because if those Swarm Hosts are a bit exposed and the Stalkers blink forward with an Observer, then they will go down, and that would already destroy Symbol's hopes of establishing himself on the map.
Yeah. Really nice juke with these roaches on the other hand. Stalkers having blink, making it a little bit easier for him to get out of here. But all he needs to do is buy time for the Swarm Host to finish. Even if he loses all these roaches, he's taking a few Stalkers with him. And it's not ideal, but I mean, it's a good choice considering where we're at in this game. Great force fields here.
Yeah, great force fields and really nice unit control here in terms of the army movement. But now it's time for the Swarm Host, and we have the Observer there. So let's see how efficient Alicia is with his army against the Swarm Host player of Symbol.
He needs to burrow those Swarm Hosts again. They're actually unburrowed right now, not sending Locusts. I think he just burrowed them again, but yeah, 24 Locusts. It's a nice rally here.
Yeah, the Locusts coming in, and he sees them, so now he knows exactly what's up. But he has also the firepower, and he's using the force fields against them for now. Of course, he doesn't want to trade against them the entire time. The base at the bottom right was not scouted, by the way. There's still units. Yeah, the Zergling is actually patrolling. They're trying to find out if there's maybe a probe at some point, and they're taking down potential pylons.
Or also if a Phoenix comes too close by and the hatchery couldn't see it, but the Zergling could.
Ooh, Ling's running into the third base now, but immediately repelled. And oh my god, that a lot of... Oh, that fling! blinks around, basically.
Yeah. And the Ling's buying him a little bit of time, but he needs to like re-rally his Storm Host, for example. Does not want those Locusts going to chill out on creep on the edge. That's not what they're for.
I mean, Alicia is just sitting tight for now, and he has a second Robo coming up. He has the robotic space, so we will see double Colossi from him. He's also nearly completed the +3 attack upgrade, which will still give him the edge over the Zerg player. Very strong army on the map. And Symbol, I mean, he's getting that 4th base at the bottom right, but still, he needs to get a better position as is right now, because at this point, the Protoss player still has him beaten in supply, and the income is very much the same.
I'm just wondering when we're going to see Void Race. I mean, that's the next logical step after the Colossi. This base is canceled. And, you know, he's just avoiding the Locust, actually. He could blink over that cliff.
Yeah.
He's not going to do it, but that would have been a disaster.
Did he see that base at the bottom right?
I don't think so.
I don't think that he saw it, but he's warping in the units now so that he can use the warp prism.
Yeah, he has not seen it.
It's probably gonna find out though if he moves that warp prism. If he is, yeah, if he really wants to see this, gonna find it. There's another attempt to take the space.
And you know the base at the bottom is barely even mining. He just now gets the gases up down there, so it hasn't really paid off yet, but it will.
If he doesn't cut in, he will see the base, and it looks like he's gonna find it.
Yeah, based on the position of the rally, no weird waypoint.
Nice move here with the Contaminate against the robotics, making sure that the Colossus is not going to be an issue for a little bit longer. Here comes the attack. He knows now what's going on. Working in the middle of the map against the Locust, but he has to drop the Zealots here, and he does. The Queen is down. The drones fall.
Yep, drones fall here as well. Charges help to save these Stalkers. And +3 is done for these Zealots. They are going to make quick work of this hatchery. There's no way that Symbol can save it, and he's going to type about it.
Oh, nice flank here with the Locust. That's going to take down a couple of units. DTs are moving in on the other hand, and the DTs alone are going to do a lot. You can with the DTs immediately snipe a hatch, and that's what he's doing.
If you're chatting while the DTs hit your hatch, you're not in a good place.
If you have 3 DTs attacking a hatch, even if you morph an Overseer on top of the hatch will go down.
Not only
is
that,
the magical number.
Yeah, and not only that, but they have +3, so it goes down even faster with this many.
True. The upgrades, of course, also come into play. And that limits Symbol once again on 2 mining bases and 1 that he's currently building. And the Colossi are now in the game. We have 3 of them. And with the Colossi in the picture, suddenly those Locusts are having a bit of a problem.
Yeah, it looks like he needs just a few more Colossi. By the way, +1 on the way. The Void Raid chance percentage getting a little bit higher here. He has so many Stormhosts. He has 15. But they're not able to pressure anything, and that means that the 4th base to the bottom left is going to be uncontested. If he ever tries to move the Swarm Host, then he's going to get blunked. It's nasty here.
It looks like the curse of Team Red. Another, of Team Blue, another blue player having troubles here.
Yep.
And this base, I mean, he just can't hold that, not against his army in this position. The Swarm Hosts are there. This is going to be the battle. Those Corruptors moving in. DT's on the way on the other hand. Maybe are there enough Corruptors? It looks like it might just be enough, yeah.
Yeah, actually, this is a really good position for Symbol to engage in. Base down here may be canceled, but still.
Main base warp ins with the Warp Prism, and that's an issue. Even the 4th is being attacked from former Alicia, but we have the DTs taking out the base, force fields against everything.
Greater Spire.
Greater Spire also being attacked. This is not looking good for Symbol, even though he takes down that base to the left side.
Yeah, and he may not even kill that base. He's definitely going to put some damage on it. But with a round of warp ins, he saves it.
Yeah, he saves it.
Symbol just does not have any edge to use here in this game. All he has is his Swarm Host, which he hasn't even rallied. 1 DT shooting at Locust, looking a little bit silly.
Yeah, with an Observer, that would actually be a big problem for Symbol since his Locust, his Swarm Host would just die. But another base is down, and this already means that there's 1 mining base currently. He's running out of steam.
Yeah, I mean, he's just not even reacting to the DTs. He has 5 Overseers. He's not sending them. I think he's more concerned about the chat.
Yeah, he definitely is. His spawning pool is going down, and he knows that this game is basically lost. He's behind in upgrades, behind in economy, behind in bases, behind in army, behind in tech. He's behind in every single aspect of the game. He has no advantage.
And
Alicia's building Void Race.
Exactly. He's made 5 of them. And I think he's doing it for us, man.
He's pulling the drones.
The probes here not spotted, but the drones on the other hand.
F1 and F2 just came into play.
Yes, definitely true. Select all drones, select all idle workers, select all army.
Yeah.
This is his chance. This is his moment. He goes for it. Alicia says no.
Symbol says YOLO and just moves to the top left. F1, F2, and A click. Let's see what it goes.
Here's the thing, Keller. Those 5 borders can kill everything that he has.
Yeah. That is definitely true. They can take down everything here.
They're going to stick with the army.
Race.
Yep.
Gonna go
Alicia
for the
being
race
kind.
race. Yeah. Who can kill whose buildings first?
You know, actually doing this is almost saying, like, it's giving Alicia, like, the best chance of losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could actually, if he messes this up really bad, potentially lose. But he's definitely giving us an exciting show here.
Not really with the recall and everything, and him also taking out the hatcheries first so that his opponent's going to be revealed. But yeah, still. It's like the best chance that he has.
Yeah. One carrier.
Oh, carrier has arrived. Not yet, but... Did he kill it?
I actually... Okay, one gets out.
Carrier has arrived. Carrier has left the game.
That's like that IRC thing. Oh, look at that. What is that? What is that?
Mothership core.
What does that do? What is it doing?
I've never seen it. I have no idea.
Why is it flashing like that?
It transforms the mothership core into a worse unit.
Wow, it has a lot of hit points, though.
Wow, it is completely useless.
Where is it, actually, on the map? I missed that. I was looking at its hits.
It's at the 4th base, I think.
Okay. Well,
only a couple of... Oh, there's the hatch. One hatch being built by Symbol. Army supply 130 against 58. Void Rays alone are already going to take down that army. 4 Void Rays against 4 Corruptors and a Queen.
Well...
If you teach your Locusts to shoot into the air, then you maybe have a chance.
Yeah.
That's the only chance that you have.
I don't know, man. I saw this thing for the first time. Maybe...
There we go.
He's targeting the hatch. It's the last structure. No, actually, there's 2 extractors.
There's 2 extractors to the right side of the map.
GG.
GG and game. Alicia winning it for